cooking? Are we alive? I think we're good. We're live, but for how long? I have no idea. Interesting. Okay, so now we're kind of back. Security. Just want to make sure it's not our firewall that's stopping it. Because that might be the cause. We're already up to date. Our drivers are up to date, so I'm just going through everything just to make sure. Security, firewall. You know what though? I don't see OBS. I'm so confused. Why can't I see OBS in our... Yo, we didn't have OBS allowed past the firewall. Really? Okay. That surprises me. I would have thought that was like already done. Hello? Okay, let's put you guys there. Why was that not counting? That's my question. Is StreamerBot not allowed past the firewall? Hold on. Let's just check this. I'm betting streamer bot's not allowed, is it? No, it's not. Bro, what the heck? How do we not have I'm so confused. As you can tell, guys, I'm very tech savvy. Cool. Add. Perfect. Nice. Okay. So, the savviest? Oh yeah, for sure. Very, very savvy. So that's open, that's open, that's open. Actions and queues. All of this is set up. I haven't touched any of this. Platforms, let's just make sure Twitch is connected. Twitch is, it's all connected. Everything's connected. Okay, can someone, only one person, can they redeem check-in for me? Wait, why are we dropping frames? Only one per. Yep, Cookie. Can you do it? Okay, so it's working? Did it count the one that you didn't redeem? Or that you redeemed before? Did it count that? I don't know why it just decides not to work. That's fine. That's okay. Who needs technology? Am I right? Psh, who needs frames? It didn't count. Yeah, last stream didn't happen. That's pretty much, that's what it is. Last stream didn't happen. Luckily no one redeemed anything that was like really important. I mean, the game's still here. That's important, right? Watch us get into a groove, and then it's gonna crash. It shouldn't crash. Did you quote me? Rough. Okay, yeah, bot's working, that's good. The bot was already connected, so I don't understand why it didn't connect. I think it's the firewall. I think now that we've added this to go past it, it should work. Should being the keyword. But that's okay. Yo, thanks for the lurk, Panic. Enjoy whatever it is you may be doing in the IRL world. 07, it's been a while, man. We need to show you what we've been up to. How did we not take damage there? That was weird. What was the last thing you remember, 07? You don't even know? Do you remember us doing the storage? Barely. Okay, well we've done the roof. It now works. We haven't finished it. We expanded this tunnel here. Oh, hold on. Oh, you haven't seen it. I'll show you it with shaders on, because it's a lot nicer with shaders on. Like, it's still pretty good, but I think shaders really make it, like, pop. Yo, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Ace the Wolf. What a name. Welcome on in. How was the stream? What did you get up to? If you need a raid run, completely get it. Look after yourself. But if you can tell me what you're doing, that'd be kind of good. Yo, welcome on in, Dragon. But yeah, 07. That's the roof that we finally got around doing, and then we started expanding over here. And expanding the hobbit hole. Yo, welcome, first time chat. How goes it? What were you doing in your stream? Ace. Big stream, short stream, Minecraft stream. Yeah, so we got rid of the village breeder that was here with the villagers, and we're turning it into a map room. So this is what our world looks like on a map, which is kind of cool. So we got the town, the mountain, and where we're working at the moment, which is the windmill. But yeah, this is looking pretty. It's looking good. But yeah, Ace, welcome on in. We do the streaming of the Minecraft Hardcore. You did an 8-hour World Eater stream, epic one. Cano was there the whole time, so thank you for the follow. Welcome, thank you. Cano was there. Oh, it was Ace that followed. I'm trying to read your message. Cano was there the whole time, so it was truly earned the right to direct the raid. Yo, thank you, Cano, for directing the raid on over here. Well, leader. So you're making a are you making like a big farm? Like a big perimeter thing? It sounds like it. I'm just showing one of our chatters the updates that they've missed, because we're constantly building more onto our spawn town, which is kind of nice. 07, you probably remember that we had a building here. We tore it down. Bedrock edition, yo! So perimeters are way more difficult with no TNT duping. Ace, you're doing Bedrock edition perimeters. That's wild. I've only ever played Java, but I've heard what Bedrock can be like for players, and that is wild. Looks amazing here. Thank you. We're hopefully going to get spawn done by the end of this year. Fingers crossed. It's one of those projects that just keeps on going. But we recently did this. So we had a building here, we tore it down, and we made a community garden, which I think is adorable. We did a sample of our river that we're going to have running through here, which turned out kind of nice. We just need to do more of it. We finally built a bridge over here, which is nice. We finished over here. That's the big thing. So we've finished the library / bookshop, which has our enchanting table. And if we go over here, we've actually done this whole block. So we have a custom tree here. We also finished the temple. I don't know if you remember that, 07. But this is all done now. We've got like a workshop cross yard cross interior, which I'm really happy with. Turned out really well. And then over here we got an art gallery to fill in the space and try and some of the newer paintings, which I still don't know. We need to do a bigger one so we can do all the paintings. But yeah, we also did the stable. Can you see the inside of the temple? Yep, we'll get there. We'll get there. This is the stable, and the temple with the cemetery over this way, which I'm really happy with. This took us a few streams to finally get right, but it's done. I think we might need to do a little bit of landscaping, a few trees and stuff. But we've got some cow faces here, moo bloom, mushroom, and then regular cow. And then we got the hanging lanterns, which I think just so good. I definitely got the Hogwarts vibes. And I'm glad we chose like all the different colors rather than just one. And then we got 3 like pedestals of like different deities or something. Yeah, this is your favorite so far. I love this build. This turned out really well. We've been meaning to make a church here since like, or a church / temple here since like day, I think day 200, and we finally got around to it on day 2000, which is hilarious. But it's kind of janky looking in terms of the shape, but I didn't want to go for too cathedral vibes because I want to do a cathedral somewhere else, like a bigger cathedral. But it's definitely got the churchy vibes to it. Yo, welcome on in, Heisen. And then we also got like the graveyard for all the pets that have died, like the armadillo for science, Steve the Sniffer, gone too soon, Little Creeper, will be missed, Blue Boy, may he always fly. I feel like this will eventually have more. Hopefully not. Is Cow gonna make the Vatican now? I would love to build something on that scale. I'm not gonna lie, because I went to Rome last year, and like the buildings there and the ruins there, that stuff's crazy. Like I would really want to do a building of like ancient Rome or ancient Greece. Do like a city or a town. I think it would be amazing. But we're doing right now. We're doing a windmill. We made our own design based on my dodgy redstone work. This was the concept idea. And then we did it bigger, and it looked more dodgy. But then we found, chat linked a one that someone has spent a lot of time into making, like with all this redstone mumbo jumbo kind of stuff. And it works. It works. We're gonna change the propellers. We're not gonna use the white pale oak. It's very loud, but I think we might have broken it. That's not meant to be doing that. That's meant to be flapping, but it's not. But that's a future issue. First, we've got to build the house, build the building. I don't know what we've done. I know what we've done. That's meant to be there. That's okay. Easy fix, easy fix. But yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. I need to grab... What do I need to grab? I need to go warped. I need warped. So maybe we get a gold helmet on. And we go find some warped planks. You've got what build style it is. It's like redstone-esque movement. I don't know the actual definition of it. But it's really cool. Definitely brings like your world to life kind of thing. Movecraft or something like that. Yeah, it's like redstone movement or something. Okay, I can't remember. But it's like to have the ability to whip something like that up. I am so jealous. Maybe that will be us one day. Maybe. I don't think we have a gold helmet. Or at least if we do, we haven't used it forever. Unbreaking. Surely we have protection 4. There we go. Animation building? Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure there's like a specific like thing for it. Alright. So with that... Oh, we need fire potions. I'm not going into Nether without fire resistance. That's not happening. Alright. But yeah, that's the plan today. Trying to work on the windmill. If we can get that done, then I reckon we can do some other jobs here and there. Can he? I don't think he can press that. We still have the maps to do. But yeah. But hey, look, stream hasn't crashed. That's a plus. We're doing something right. I reckon allowing them past the firewall probably did it. I hope. Touch wood. Alright, so this is Crimson. We want warped. Hello, friend. And we got warped over here. How easy is that? That is so bright. I need to turn that down. Or just turn it off. But yeah. Thanks for the updates. Hey, that's okay. anytime. We did give a big tour the other day. We do have like we actually smashed out like that whole block of like the art gallery and stuff. I think we did that in like a day. I was very impressed. I was like, wow, if we keep this pace, we could potentially have done more by the it was about the entire of the stream was the tour. Yeah, tours are too long, man. They are. Like, I love them, don't get me wrong, but they're just long. May have ended because we crashed. I have no idea what you're talking about. We would never just end a stream because we crashed. No, no chance. Do you reckon we could use this? What's this? What is this? This is warped wart block. I kind of want to try. We haven't built with it. Could potentially use it for like highlights. I mean, we're using warped wood. Heck, let's experiment. Let's give it a crack. We need a tree farm. I say that for the millionth time. Honestly, I don't know if I say it because I want to build one, or if I just like baiting chat. Who's dying? Chat had no idea. I didn't bait chat. Oh. One day you're gonna check in, and there'll be a tree farm one day. Yep, and I'm gonna say that we had it for like longer than we did, and you won't even know. Is that us? Is that just like a random sound, or is that a Enderman angry with us? You're 20k off from the tree farm? Or from a farm redeem? Alright, time to hike up the redeem price. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I've already set it to an unreasonably high amount. As long as you don't redeem a squid farm, I think I'm going to be happy. Because I think I would cry. IRL tears. If you redeemed a squid farm. I don't want to go back to that prison. Squid farm version 2. Nah. Our current one works perfectly fine. Man, this is like really annoying to farm. Why can't these be easier? Merging, please. You haven't seen the final squid farm. Don't worry, you're not missing out on much. We haven't made it pretty. It's still pretty pretty disastrous looking. And it's in the exact same location. But it's just in a height that will actually spawn in squid. Crazy. Who would have thought that squid have a height limit? Looks like the first one, but in the ground, and it works. Yeah, pretty much. That sums it up beautifully. Alright. Let's see if this is enough to get us by. Because I can't see us using too much of the dark. Like... it's mostly going to be prismarine, right? And we forget about the copper as well. How easy is that? That's so good. Never in doubt. You're gonna have one of your pancakes from yesterday as breakfast because you had 2 more than you needed. Yo, it's like a future gift to yourself from the past. But yeah, this took a little bit to do, this one. But we got there in the end. Still need to do the maps. I wanted a hallway here as well to connect it to our storage, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We shall see. Oh, and these guys are all finished. Do they stack? They do stack. Nice. No. Oh, it can't be cut copper, it has to be the copper block. Now we have another batch. Cool. Let's tuck the helmet. Let's tuck it here. What's in here? Is that just free fireworks? It is. See? Gift to ourselves from the past. Forgot they were there. I need to do that, but with copper. Ah, true. We need to do like a copper. Maybe that's what we do for the mine. Yo. Because we're gonna put a mine. Okay, hold on. Can I land this? It's a 3x3. You'd think I could. So we're gonna do a road from there along here into here, and we just do like a little like mine entrance, and we put the oxidization chamber in there. That'd look cool. I'm gonna forget it again, probably. We should write it in the book. And we should probably also sleep, because it's dangerous at night. Okay, so squid I can take off. That's done. Copper farm? This is all still under work. I feel like taking terraforming roads off. We can because it's a given anyway. Mine for copper room. Storage could kind of go perhaps. Where's storage? Oh, true. That's still a work in progress, but yeah. So we got what? Two things to add. Oh, and we also have more here. Lol. That's fine. Let's ignore that. Okay, so I want to use prismarine, warped, and do we not have copper? We have oxidized copper. We don't have the oxidized copper block. Okay, so like gradient reference. Or maybe switch those two. So we do that for the trims, and then the base, or the actual like building itself, is this, and this. Okay, can we? I feel like we need a fourth one here. If we put sand, or you know what we could do? We could use terracotta. Hold on. This is where the experimenting part comes in handy. Terracotta. Like white terracotta? Potentially? Or is that too... Why not yellow terracotta? I don't know if yellow terracotta would work. End stone? I don't think end stone's gonna work, but we'll try. So that's more white terracotta. I think yellow terracotta is way too dark. I don't think that's gonna work. Can't use yellow wool. That's out of the question. Maybe sand? Could try... For some reason I'm thinking mushroom stem. Or even quartz? Endstone's yellower, but it might work. Quartz won't work. Mushroom... I feel like mushroom stems works better than that. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a gaze. So the safe option would be sand, right? Sand there, and then... But even that's a pretty stark contrast. So if we do end stone, I feel like end stone's better than sandstone. But it's like, it's kind of marbly. So maybe we do the brick. Prismarine done. Also got mushroom stem might be too white. It's technically lighter than sandstone. It is. That's too pink. And that's way too yellow. So it's not that. I think it might be mushroom stem as like a highlight. Maybe get rid of that. I think it's sandstone and endstone. Let's see if we can get away with it. I don't think it's terracotta. So I think we gotta get rid of this sandstone. Why don't we do this on a side that doesn't have the blades? So let's go with the birch first, because we know that's what we want. So we'll strip all this away. You like the end stone? I actually kind of like the end stone. I think with what we're trying to do in terms of change it up with different colors, I think the end stone might be the solution. I think the end stone might actually go well with the blue as well, because it has like a hue to it. Cool. Yeah. Alright, so now we can do the birch. Yeah, no, let's do the birch. One layer at a time. We're gonna think of this as like a cake. Or at least that's how I'm thinking of it. Now I'm hungry. Yo, Simon, welcome on in. How are you traveling? Welcome, welcome. Yo. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome to our humble abode. That is our corner of the internet. Maybe we'll use this guy. So slow. He's so slow. We're working on a windmill right now. which is of the redstone variety, actually. Yeah, we ended up using a tried and true design that is not of our own making. We're gonna have to put a sign giving them full credit, but it does like the flappy thing. Which is cool. Our design didn't make the cut, unfortunately. It be what it be. Just means I need to get better at making redstone, right? Motivation to use my brain. Yeah, we're just working on a build palette right now, and I'm trying to get like a design in place that we're happy with. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. But man, these guys are so slow. It's really annoying. Something like that, maybe. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We might do something else once we get all this done. But I have a feeling this is going to take a lot of time. So we shall see. So we're gonna do endstone, we reckon? We'll probably go birch planks into endstone. So we need here. If we do that, then that would have to get cut, wouldn't it? But I think that would look a lot cleaner. If we do, which means that this would get cut. Replaced with that. Yep. Okay. Combination with your pancake, your coffee tastes more bitter than usual. What? Surely the pancake would make it taste better, no? Like, yeah, no, your coffee would taste more bitter. Because the pancake's so sweet. That is that a good thing or a bad thing? And then sandstone? Oh, we got friends. I think the sandstone should probably be like what's-it-called, right? Cut sandstone? And then regular sandstone on top. I think we gotta sprinkle in regular endstone. Because otherwise that transition's a little bit too rough. I think that needs to have a lip, right? Give it some depth. Again, we'll use like, what's it called? Stairs and stuff to make it a little bit cleaner. I want to use endstone, but I don't know if it contrasts too much with the birch. Unless we get something to kind of break it. I'm thinking mushroom stems. If we... maybe diorite? You can't believe you're saying, but maybe it's better than the birch. I wouldn't go that far. Don't know about that bird. We can... okay, if we can break it up, diet fits if it's not stripped birch. True. Okay, so those don't fit whatsoever. The mushroom stem does not work. Maybe we do accents with it. Maybe we gotta bring down this more. Kind of bleed it. Before you go, I was wondering if you'd help me design a few Japanese houses in a few various sizes that you can make your village out of. Oh, that would be interesting. I want to do a Japanese build. I definitely want to do one of those. Yeah, no, I'd be down to do that at some point. But I'd do it in creative though. I'm not sure if I'd do it in survival. You think Edstone is probably better at the top or bottom of the section? Yeah, I think we get rid of this birch. I think we leave the birch there, but I think we remove this. I need sandstone, I need endstone. That's our new requirement. You have a massive Japanese village you're making. You're gonna do a little bit of a copy paster. Having in the middle looks like toast with cheese. Do we have sandstone? I think we gotta go to the end. Yo, Void, welcome on in. Thank you for the lurk, Void. Endstone. Yeah, we gotta go. We need to go grab some end. Yo, oh good dragon. Enjoy your time zone. Get some Zeds. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, we're gonna go to the end, people. Let's change our elytra whilst we remember. And let's go grab some endstone. Jeez, this way. Enjoy your stream, Simon. Sorry, I didn't see your message there. Enjoy. Good luck with the Japanese builds. I'd be keen to give it a try. I think that would be pretty fun. And every time we go through this, it terrifies me. Let's go find an island to destroy. This one's good as any. Should we put a beacon here? I'm still not used to that. That's so weird. Does the beacon work on endstone? I feel like it should, right? Yeah, but like, is it insta-mineable, you know? Or is it like Deep Slate where it debates you? When did the end go pink? Yeah, it does like a light show for us. It's kind of weird. There it is. I'm pretty sure it makes a sound as well. We just can't hear it because I've turned down the volume. I think it's weather. Might be ambient. Maybe it's like a rigging sound or something. It's really weird. Yeah, there you go. Did you hear that? It was a very faint, like, almost like thunder. Was that part of the new update? No, apparently it was part of the old update. It was not part of like the recent one. It's been there for a little bit. I think it's the shaders. I don't think it's the shaders. I think it, because we have the shaders off. Okay, I'm googling. So this was part of the new vibrant visuals that was added around mid-2025. So it's been in the game since snapshot 25W33A as of the 13th of August 2025. So it's not the shaders. It's literally part of the game. And we didn't figure out until like December because we just don't go into the end. We need to get a beacon here. Excuse me. But the end looks really good with shaders on. I feel like I'm in the Aurora Borealis. Which is kind of cool. Turn those off now. We also need to kill the Ender Dragon. Oh man, we have so much stuff we need to do. Do you reckon that's enough? I think that's enough. Yep, let's do it. Stress. Ah. Oh, let me out. Okay, so let's take that, that, and that. That's gonna become that. And we're gonna get rid of this layer of birch. Yo, thanks for the Loco 7. Enjoy. And thanks for dropping on by. Have you... Oh, hold on. Before you go, I do have a question. Have you thought about your... He has sent you the color palette. Good, 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 good. The words just could not come to my brain there. They weren't forming. Okay, good. It happened to you at work today? Oh no. That's not good. It's kind of stressful when it happens. I find it stressful. Should be up in the Discord too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to fix Discord. I need to organize that. I can't see anything. Where is our beard? Okay, what do we think? I'm kind of happy with where it's going. I think what we need to fix right now is this one underneath. I think if we're gonna be going this crazy, that was not my intention. Maybe we have it the other way around. Maybe we have the darker warped in the corners. We get rid of this. Bring that back. Get rid of that. Oh, you know what I also wanted to try? I wanted to try this thing. What's this? It's like the blue netherwart growth thing. What's it called? Warped wart block. I think that would actually smooth out the transition to that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. The only issue is I'm pretty sure the warped wart block is the only one that doesn't have like stairs and stuff, right? So we'd have to place it in spots that don't need too much shaping. Hold on one sec. But I feel like it needs more than just a 3-layer roof there. I don't think there's enough. Unless we do this all the way around. Yo, thanks for the lurk, Joy. Enjoy your time zone and enjoy. Good luck with the ice. Stay safe. Oh, we have a little one who is awake, demanding attention. Let me seeing it from this angle. I think we're going in a good direction. I think we're definitely pushing my boundaries in terms of building. You def like the prismarine. I think the prismarine goes really well with the warped wart block. It's like that nice transition from the warped to the prismarine. Alright, let's keep going. Let's do this side here, and then we can get a good like angle on whether we like actually like this or not. I think it would be a nice like splash of color in what is mostly green, browns and greys. I think this is something we needed. Lil Moo, you have a question? Yeah, shoot. Love questions. Why do you have to ask a question? We're still planning on a barn, or not really, as you have the stable now. You mean a barn for I feel like this will need a barn because it's such a big windmill. Sometimes I miss chat. Yeah, that's fair. I think based off where this is going, I think we're gonna have more fields here before we hit the forest. So in this space. And I think we're going to put a barn on this side of the river, but we might also put a barn, I was going to say next to this, but maybe here. But we definitely need, so this has a barn next to it, right? Like a little shed thing. If this one's bigger, it needs a barn as well. No, I don't want to be putting one on the other side unless we do more infrastructure over there. But we'll see. Probably. I think this probably will have a barn. Just kind of makes sense. At least in my mind. I don't know. Sometimes I don't make sense, even to myself. This one is broken downish, so small shed. You reckon this is broken down? I don't think this is going to be broken down. It's a different color palette, but I wouldn't say it's broken down. Not the redstone one. Oh, the state. Oh, you reckon that looks broken down? I thought it looked kind of cozy. Could do a silo on the other side to shake it up. Wait, what do you mean? Silo. You mean on that side? Or you mean on the back side of this? That just breaks off too much. Wait, Cookie, can you explain your idea a little bit more? For those who may not understand. Of where you're doing a barn here, silo on the other far side, you could have been doing barn number 3. Yeah, no, you haven't explained that to an extent that I can understand. Sorry. I'm still confused. Oh no, I know what a silo is. I'm trying to think of where Bookie's meaning for this to go. Barn next to windmills, silo on the other side with the future crop fields. I feel like chat does not have a brain cell right now. Okay, on the other side of the river, there we go. Now I understand what you mean. So silos over here, barn over here. Gotcha. Okay, so what is... Man, this rain is annoying. What does this look like? So that's the kind of... I think we need to work on this. But again, once we shape it with slabs and stairs, it will look better. It looks like a jumbled mesh. The more I look at it, the more I don't like it. I'm liking the end stone less and less. No, I like the prismarine. Prismarine I'm happy with. I feel like taking the end stone out and just doing sandstone all the way. Yeah, I don't like the I don't like the end stone. It's too yellow. Like I say that, but everything's yellow. But it's too maybe purple in the hue, in the gamut. I don't. What's the proper wording for it? Okay, can you go away, buddy? Yeah, prismarine I'm happy with. Prismarine I don't want to touch. She just comes up to us and laughs and then flies away. I think we get rid of the end stone. You know what we'll do? I'm gonna do this side without any end stone. And see if we like it or not. I think that's going to be the deciding factor for me. Is it bread or marshmallow? I think it's marshmallow. Which one is it? It is marshmallow. Could even add sand to break up this texture. Sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. You know what we could do? We could actually have... I think that's going to get stripped away. We could actually do cut sandstone along the edges. See if this works. And then just have regular sandstone through here. And then do something like this. Yeah, I'm liking that already. We haven't even done the prismarine. I'm gonna get rid of all this. Ooh. We could add in, what's it called? The other prismarine. What's the thingamabob? That one. So do that. That, then mix in the oxidized, right? Then mix in like the warped, and then have that there. Alright. Yeah, I think we grabbed sand as well, if we wanted to add more texture. But seriously though, look at the difference. Yeah. It's got to be the sandstone. If we do the sandstone and then texture this properly, yeah, no, I agree. The end stone's we're gonna rip out the end stone. We'll keep the prismarine, work that with the warped, and then we can also do that on the top as well. And then we just got to find a color that goes in a good contrast to sandstone. What are the different prismarine blocks called? You got prismarine brick, prismarine, oxidized copper, warped planks, and warped wart block. That's the palette that we're using for the trim, I guess. What about copper trapdoors? I'm thinking copper or mangrove. Something that like really just pops. Okay, let's sleep, reset, make sure we don't get any nasties. Then we're gonna rip out the end stone and do the sandstones. I think we'll do the trims last, because I think that's gonna be tricky. So I want sandstone. Sand if we really need it. But it's probably just going to be sandstone and sand. Well, sandstone and cut sandstone, sorry. Cool. But we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. I think we might have like 90% of this build done by the end of today, hopefully. So that, sandstone. Stone, sandstone. How's that looking? That's looking right. And the good thing about using sandstone, right, is we can still have the ability to do steps, stairs, and walls. So we'll still be able to shape, which is good. So like, yeah, it's gonna look a lot better once that's done. Okay. We gotta get rid of this, redo it. Okay, yep, we're getting there. Do I know the roof shape yet? That's a future me problem. I have no idea what I want to do for the roof. I don't want it to be like that. It's too... I can't put my finger on it. I just don't want it to look like that. Is it one in there? No, it's not. What have I done? I've done this wrong. Sandstone there. Brick. Sandstone. Sandstone. Brick. Sandstone. Brick. Yeah, it's testing. That's for sure. Yeah, the more we do this, the more I'm like, yeah, this is the right choice. So the issue we're gonna have, shoot, is, well, first and foremost that we're gonna fix. I think it's there. Is this comes out by... Is this going to be an issue? I hope not. Only an issue if we make it one. Could be an opportunity. Sure. Okay, so sandstone. Right. Cut sandstone. It was there. I think it was there. That goes there. Okay, it was not there. It goes there. That goes like that. Cool. Exactly. Okay. So we gotta get rid of all of this. That becomes sandstone. Now that gets taken away. That gets taken away. That becomes sandstone. That's sandstone. That's sandstone. Again, let's trim this. See if we can get away with it. We get rid of that. Chuck it there, that goes there, that goes there. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. I think that is correct. And we'll see if we've broken this or not. Doesn't sound like it. Sounds like it's working perfectly. That's not. Assuming that's because... Oh, let me turn this off because it's very loud. Assuming that's because we haven't placed blocks. I think it's because we've removed those blocks that were powering it. Let's just do this. Make sure we're nice and safe. So We'd probably need to place like 3 there. There. Does that match up, or does that not sync? Okay, let's actually use you. That makes sense. On this side, we could potentially just have this go up like this all the way. Say we got rid of that. Got rid of that. That way it has the full face. Now let's see if this works. Hopefully this works, otherwise I don't know how to fix it. No, that's not fixing it. Maybe we need to turn that to there. They're just stuck locked. What have we done? Just as we're getting everything working. Yeah. Oh, dude, how can I not land on a 3x3? Maybe the redstone needs to be out by 1. Let's turn that off so I can actually use my head. I think that's meant to be like that. What the? I think that might fix it. Yo, Joy, welcome back. This is what we got so far for the thingamabob. What's it called? Redstone windmill. We've opted to get the end stone out. We've replaced it with sandstone. We're going to do this for the trim, this kind of like color gradient. Right now we're trying to fix the actual redstone because I seem to have broken it. But we'll see if this works. Yo, look at me. I fixed it. Didn't even need a tutorial. How good. You like the blue? I like the blue. And we needed some color or something in this area. Alright, so that works. Let's get rid of that. I'm glad. Means we're going in the right direction. If it looks better. Now we're gonna try and work a little bit on the gradient, but we need to get more oxidized copper. Oh, good morning. You're awake, are you? What are you doing? Cat has requested pats, so everything stops. Otherwise she starts chewing on my arm. And that's not great. Bird, you said copper trapdoors, right? I don't know if I don't know if it's colorful enough. It should contrast with the blue. You reckon? Not like colorful enough, but like I don't know if like the contrast is good though. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll give it a crack. We do need more oxidized copper though. Hello, what's wrong? Just gonna sit there and get pats. Is that it? You're a menace. Alright, hold on. Let's do that. Almost bedtime for you. Almost bedtime for me. That's a great idea. Time to sleep. I really do like this gradient though. Alright, so we got to make let's replace that with the copper. See if you guys like it. See if I like it. And then I think I know what we're gonna have to do next stream. And that's probably gonna be how do I make a copper trap door? Oh, with an ingot. I don't make anything with copper. Can you tell? I enjoy your Zeds, Cookie. Thanks for dropping on in. Thanks for chilling out with us. And we'll catch you next time. Alright, so we need to wax these, right? I could have sworn we had. That's fine. Let's go to the honey farm. Should probably empty out the wax. Whilst we're there, let's get a shulker. And we'll get that into the storage as well. Alright, so replace these, and then I think we might wrap up. And then I think next stream might have to start work on the mine, which we're going to use for the space for oxidizing copper. Because we need oxidized copper, right? For this build. Oops. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yo, dummy, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Just in time to see our functioning windmill. I think copper was a good choice. How you traveling, dummy? How is it? Oh shoot, that's not good. You might have pinched a nerve. You gotta be careful. Alright. Unfortunately, you've caught us at the end of a stream. That's what you're thinking? Yeah, you gotta... Falling asleep in weird positions is really dangerous. I had a friend that fell asleep on a plane in a weird position, and then they ended up pinching a nerve in their arm, and now they can't feel like a section of their arm because they've like pinched the nerve so bad that it's like damaged it. But I hope you're feeling better. The fact that you can feel anything is a good thing. Is a good sign. When are we gonna fix Discord? When I can do it, which is TBA. Hopefully that's not me. Fingers crossed, Tommy. Fingers crossed. But I think that's going to be us done for today. Apologies that you're coming in at the end of stream. But we are now at the mercy of work nights. So... we haven't seen what Void's been doing in a while. What are they up to? Yeah, let's go see what Void's up to. Alright, enjoy your time zone, people. Have fun, stay safe. And thanks for chilling out with me. We will continue on into the future. Hopefully, I think we get the mine done. Alright, bye.